maybe I might have to take back what I said about this. What the hell am I looking at in today's reaction video? The title of this video absolutely disgusts me. Why do we have a whole ass daughter beating up her own mom because her mom quote unquote disrespected her friend who's literally dead and gone? We've got to get into this and see what this is all about because this story is just wild from the get-go.
Though that Bhad Baby is out here also crashing out as well. According to Twitter page Say Cheese, they uploaded a picture of Bhad Baby along with a caption saying, "Y'all think I condone this shit? I don't. I get on her every time she posts lies about people, but unfortunately, I can't control what another human being does with their phone." And she's talking about her mother. Apparently, Bhad Baby was seen on video, of which I'm gonna show now, slapping the hell out of her, assaulting her and all that because apparently she was wilding out and calling people racial slurs, of which, well, you'll see. She also says, "This is her calling my best friend who passed last year a dead, and I quote, racist remark, unquote, ... Bhad Baby." And here's the video. And disclaimer, I do not condone punching, slapping, or jumping your mother for any particular reason. Like, I don't think assault, unless she's out here trying to injure you first, maybe this is not the approach you want to take, but...
Exactly. What we gotta know, like, that is very important, is if the mom tried to do anything to her first that warranted her having to defend herself. Because if this all comes down to her attacking her mom because her mom just said a couple of words, that's pretty messed up, bro. Like, that's the literal mom. You're here where you are today because of her. And if she wasn't the mom she was, you wouldn't be where you are today. So you should be really thankful. Even though where you are today isn't the most, what do you call it? Like, isn't the place where you want to have the most pride in, because she is, makes majority of her income from doing OF and stuff. So that's what she want to do. So she could go ahead and do it, but I don't really support that kind of stuff. But let's find out what transpired for her to want to beat up her mom in the first place.
Again, everybody's relationship with their parents are different, so alas. So yeah, obviously, that baby snuck up behind her mom, I guess smacked her on the head, and then the mom turned around, started defending herself or whatever, and then, you know, they started tussling, and the dogs are barking in the background, and it's just a whole complete chaotic mess. And then the mom...
She got famous for honing the phrase, "catch me outside," and she's out here trying to catch her mom outside, bro. Her mom finna whoop her ass. She know that too. She know damn well her mom finna whoop her bitch ass. Cause why she pulling up on her mom from the back, bro? Why she pulling up from the back? Huh? Why she pulling up from the back? Why don't she pull up from the front? Cause she know mama gonna whoop that ass. My goodness, bro. Why you gonna beat up your mom in the first place? It just seems so off, man. It just seems so off. These celebrities, man. She's probably know what the hell she's doing. I wouldn't be even surprised if the mom is in on this at the end of the day, because you never know what these celebrities want to do to just bring their name back up in the media and have people talking about them again when they feel like their like clout and shit is going down. So
throws out the cliche, I raised you, and this, that, and the third, and, you know, typical mama-daughter drunken ghetto babble when they get into arguments. But be that as it may, apparently, according to Bhad Baby, she had to do this because she said, "My mom calls black people monkeys, and I smacked the out of her for calling my deceased friend a dead monkey. I all want to see the video." She also followed up by saying, "The amount of times this lady purposely and put me in harm's way, and y'all mad about a smack? She let me get molested by her boyfriend Justin." Oh my God, that's quite an accusation. And at Frank Delato for 3 years, both times. Nobody say, "Play with me if you want to." Okay, so she's definitely crashing now. Allegations are being thrown around, and now she's accusing of her mom being complicit in some guy by the name of Frank Delato molesting her when obviously she was a minor. And as you can see here, I am now on the Instagram page of Frank Delato. Here's what he looks like. Here's his latest video from 2018. I mean, that's a long ass time ago. Somebody said you a kid toucher. Like, this shit's crazy. Like, And upon further inspection, I just went to YouTube to search in Frank Delato, and it seems as though that Frank is actually the bodyguard she had back when she was 14. So this would have been, 6 years ago or whatever. He was 33 back then, and she was 14. And actually, I just tried to get to Frank Delato's page from Google, because if you type in Frank Delato, right, his page will pop up at the top. But here, as I clicked on it, the page is gone. So obviously, he deactivated. There is currently a Reddit thread on r/canceled pod. Somebody posted saying,
Kudos to him on deactivating his account, because ain't nobody should be dealing with this bullshit, man. At the end of the day, all these accusations and shit are probably gonna amount to nothing. It's just these people here trying to chase clout and shit, man. Kudos to this guy for deactivating his account, because if he didn't, he would have been in for a whole lot of bullshit in his comment section and stuff.
Frank Delato saw this posted elsewhere in regards to Daniel Bergoli going off on her mom. And then they linked the screenshot of the post of the real page of Frank Delato. And as you can see, he actually had photos up there. He had content. And it's just kind of strange how as soon as Daniel Bergoli calls this man, I don't know, like, was he touching on her? Was he not? I mean, the behavior in this video that I'm seeing right now between Daniel Bergoli and the bodyguard back then, right here you're gonna see her, she's dancing a little, and then she walks up to the bodyguard. She looks up at him, starts talking, and then she puts her hand around his waist, right, and being all very touchy and feely. And listen, this is very strange behavior between a young lady and a grown man like this.
Alright, maybe I might have to take back what I said about this all amounting to nothing, because this clip right here is kind of sus, ain't gonna lie. Let me know down in the comments if you guys think this is sus, because I personally do. This is pretty sus.
It's not her father. Like, that is just not things you do, especially if it's not a family member. Like, this is a man or bodyguard. Listen, this could be very innocent, but given the claims she just made and the way she grabbed onto him right now, it just, back then, you're a famous kid, you got the spotlight on you, you're coming into womanhood. You don't have a real father at home. Your mom's worried about other things, and, you're living a lifestyle that has you all over the place. Anything is possible, She said recently around this time, or when she was around 16, she was at Soulja Boy's house as a minor, clearly insinuating that they had sexual activity. She's also out in this situation with her and her bodyguard, Frank Delato, allegedly having had sexual activity around that time too. So it's just like, I wouldn't be surprised if this was true. Personally, me, if I get accused of something like that, I'm not deactivating shit. I'm defending my name. You guys already know me. I'm a stubborn person. Let's be real. I'm a stubborn person. I immediately call shit out as it is. And personally, me, I just find it weird that if you get accused of heinous activity like this, you being 33 years old back then, touching on a 14-year-old girl, and your immediate reaction.
I take back my kudos I gave to him earlier in the video for him deactivating his account, because this clip I'm seeing right here has completely changed my mind. Bro might actually be a child toucher. I don't know. He might actually be a child toucher, bro. And I might have just mistakenly defended that guy, but I take everything back. This things are not looking too good for him after seeing this clip. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know if you think me taking back the stuff I said about him earlier is warranted or not, because I personally do think it is, because this is pretty weird.
Is to deactivate. I just find that very odd. Obviously, we know what deactivation means. It means, like, you don't know how to defend yourself. I don't, bro, you could have made a simple post. Like, no, I didn't, no. But for some reason, I don't know what's going on. But I will most definitely say that if it turns out to be true that Frank and her were doing things they shouldn't have been doing, and the mom knew it, I would not be surprised. This shit happens all the time, especially for young women who are exposed to this type of lifestyle early, who grow up fast, who are around a whole bunch of famous, rich rappers and partying, drinking, going to clubs. You already know what the deal is. Like, it's that fast life that young women should not be exposed to. And clearly, Bhad Bhabie was taken advantage of when she was younger. That much is abundantly clear. Anyway, that's the man she's accusing of molesting her. So Frank Delato, step up to the front of the congregation, defend yourself, because Bhad Bhabie's like one of the most influential, and I hate to say that, but one of the most influential young women in the world. Millions of people follow her. She has mad influence. So Bruh, defend yourself. She also said Barbara Bergoli, which I assume is her mom, is known at all Palm Beach County police stations for filing false police reports. And listen, man, I just want to reiterate again, I do not condone anybody beating up their mother, assaulting or punching or slapping their mother for any reason. That is just a line you probably shouldn't cross unless you're defending yourself, of course. If your mom's coming at you with a fucking gun, a knife, or coming to punch you in the face and she won't stop, retaliate, defend yourself. Do what you gotta do to shut that shit down. Because at that point, if she's coming to assault you, she probably doesn't care about you like that. But listen, man, she's accusing her mom of being racist. Listen, I don't condone racism of any sort, demeaning, oppressing, discriminating against other ethnic or racial groups just because of their skin color, their genetics, their phenotypes, where they come from, etc., etc. Like that's weird. But then again, we do live in a society where people are incredibly racist, and I don't think racism will ever go away. And this is not relegated to one specific group or another. Like this, everybody's racist. I'm not, and I'm sure a lot of people like myself are not. But when I say everybody, I'm talking about every ethnic or racial group out there you can possibly think of has negative thoughts about the other. Unfortunately, I've tried to deny this my entire life. I wanted to see the best in people. I wanted to believe that most human beings could just see each other as fellow human beings instead of just like other people of a different group who I don't relate to or look like or feel any connection to. Although we're all Earthians, like we're all on this planet. We're hominids, we're mammals, we're all living creatures on a big blue ball spinning thousands of miles around on its axis around the sun, in the solar system, in our galaxy. And how if we all realize that we're all
Bro, spinning facts right now, man. Spinning facts.
in this together, literally if an asteroid comes hurtling down to the planet, we would all die together. That could somehow bring us together closer. But no, I've come to realize that most people cannot see the forest for the trees. We're so stuck on minute, little, insignificant details that divide us and inevitably causes war, instead of looking at the bigger picture and trying to expand and advance as a human race. Anyway, though, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below about this. It just pains me to see that the relationship between children and their parents nowadays is just so toxic. It's incohesive, lacking of love, mutual respect, and stability. God knows I can relate to that so much, but that's a story for another time. Anyway, thoughts, opinions down below. Follow all links in the description. Until next time, everybody, stay safe out there.
Thank you guys so much for making it all the way to the end. If you did, and I just want to say I'm so grateful for you guys watching my video. I'm just starting out. I'm trying my best to make the best content I could possibly make with the resources that I have, and I hope I'm doing enough for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. This has been this episode of Sam Speaks, and I hope to see you in the next one. I love you all. Peace.